Welcome everyone.
Hello.
We are getting started with UTSA versus Texas A&M Quidditch. A&M is coming into this game with a 2-2 record. UTSA is coming in 4-0. We're going to go ahead and flip it over to the game. And there we go, brooms up. UTSA starts with Quaffle on the left side. We got Matt Blackwood bringing up the Quaffle behind Bradley Himes. We don't have rosters at... It's Brad.
Shit. I mean,
yeah, we've got the ball moving up top. We don't have rosters available, so I'm only going to be calling out players whose names I happen to know or have played with. Sorry about that.
That's biased.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You're fired. You're cut. Dude, it's so, man, the fact that Brad also has Bradley, that's just, I'm never going to remember. I already was calling him Brandon, at least not to his face.
A&M chaser recovers the Quaffle, gets it back to their keeper, and good defense by Texas A&M.
I almost thought I said Texas State.
Yeah.
All right, number 6 on A&M bringing the ball, the Quaffle up.
UTSA seems to be running a type of zone in which they have their keeper running the point.
A&M passing it around in the back.
And that's going to be a reset used by Texas A&M. Texas A&M has been pretty patient, usually, starting the games. Both teams seem to have smaller rosters than what they started the day off with.
Yeah, definitely. What are you looking for?
Let's see if it's on, because I don't see the little lines moving.
The blue means it's hot.
Yeah, it's fine. And that means it's on. Ooh, good block by Wyatt.
It's moving around. I think that's blue.
Good block by Wyatt from UTSA, giving the ball to Matt Blackwood. Double beat. Matt Blackwood drives, shot is just
got
high.
A face beat.
Oh no,
UTSA.
play's going to be stopped.
It did not look good.
We're going to go ahead and move the camera to go ahead and... But yeah, Matt Blackwood taking the shot there, missing by about 6 inches over the medium hoop on the right.
Okay.
Both teams seem to be taking it slow. I think both teams are really tired.
It looks like our blue beater's recovering all right. That was not a pretty face beat.
Yeah, definitely.
I hope it didn't break her glasses. That would be really unfortunate.
Yeah. Don't know.
She took them off and they're in her hand, but I don't know if that's because she doesn't want to put them back on because it's hurting or they're broken.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be getting
a sub for her.
Yeah, we're going to be getting
already
a
got one.
beater sub. Play. Ooh, seems like I forgot to stop the clock. Oh, that's a reminder. This is not an official game clock. We are so far ahead.
See, this is why we fired you in the beginning.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely not doing the best job. Sorry, y'all. Score is still 0-0 though. Red chase A&M keeper, sorry, inbounding the ball, running down the field, noticing a no-blooded situation. Score by Texas A&M. Ooh, looks like the scoreboard is flipped. Yeah, both teams were warming up on opposite sides of the pitch. A&M is actually, I'm assuming, lost the coin toss and is now having to play facing the sun.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Definitely not something that's
preferred.
Not preferred.
Not ideal.
Definitely not. Yeah, at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and start the timer again. Hopefully, we've gotten back to about this point. That's just a guesstimate. Nice beat there by Texas A&M beater.
Oh, and
2
another
beats.
beat.
And good defense by Texas A&M.
Yeah. And we got our boy Twan out as LAR today.
Yes, we do.
I think it's his 3rd game as LAR. He's been crushing it.
Nice.
Love him.
Beat.
Oh.
Ooh, almost had
Fumbled
that.
a
Pass a little low.
waffle.
Pass just a little too low. Bounces off of Red Chaser's quads.
Hands, broom,
Yeah,
all of the above.
everything, yeah.
All right. UTSA slowly bringing the ball in, showing some patience, moving the ball
Some beater
around.
pressure by Texas A&M, not making it easy. They seem to have control.
Yeah.
Pump fake. Definitely showing a lot of pressure.
Well, the people.
Point defenders meeting them up pretty high also.
Yeah. But
That's a beat. That's a drive by
and she
Jay.
capitalized
Wow,
on
what
that.
a drive. And that is a score for UTSA. The score is 10-all.
Oh, that's funny.
Smart play there by
Yes.
beater number 13. Just didn't end up working out though. Ooh, nice goal there by Texas A&M chaser number 2. And that's ooh, that was a weak butt. Here it is. There
I
it
believe
is.
in you.
Yeah,
You'll get it one day.
yeah, there aren't labels on these buttons, and it's definitely a little bit of a challenge. But orientation lasted about what, 2 minutes?
Maybe.
Yeah.
That. But you're supposed to remember.
I am.
You're supposed to save that info.
We got Texas A&M running a zone, 2 chasers up top with the keeper alone, with chaser number 2 covering.
Oh,
right
nice. Block the beat with the waffle.
by UTSA keeper leads to a goal with a mid-range shot behind. Ooh, good catch.
Nice
by
catch. That
Bradley
was awesome.
Hines.
That was real fast
Yeah.
reaction right there. He knew it was coming.
Brad's got
And he-
quick hands.
Yes, he
Doesn't
does.
need to control though, but you know we still got some
They've
good,
got
good
yeah.
plays coming out of
Yeah.
Brad. Ooh, Brad's pleasure. Ooh,
Yeah.
there we
And
go.
another
Ooh, good swat there
beat.
by Jay. I forgot Jay's last name. I just remembered it's Stewart.
It says it on the back of his jersey.
I know.
Come on, Daniel. You gotta teach you how to read too on top of the buttons.
Pass to Jay
Oh.
Stewart with the juke.
Another juke and excellent
another
finish.
mid-range shots. UTSA is obviously really good at getting these little push-pass, mid-range shots in stride, drawing out defenders, faking them out in one direction, leaving a hoop open, and getting that shot in. They're really going ahead and taking advantage of that. It may be the fact that Texas A&M is only running one person on their keeper, only one person on hoops.
Well, I mean, you've also got UTSA, with excellent fitness.
Oh wow! Quick catch, quick release, but it seems like no good is the call.
Red beater.
Yeah.
Chaser number 2 on Texas A&M has been doing that all day and has been very, very successful.
Yeah. Well,
Wow. Crazy beater play going on there. Oh, and that's a beat. Texas A&M with control again with a block by Texas A&M keeper. Ali, ooh, one-hand snag by
that was an excellent
Chaser number
catch.
8 on Texas A&M. Great defense there. They know how to defend when things get a little
Alright.
crazy. And that's a drive there on a no-budge situation. The shot is a
UTSA,
little
both teams being very physical. Well, not very, but
Hey, I mean,
being in your face.
Yeah, they're meeting up very high.
Yes, they are.
usually. Right now, it seems like
And they're both being
UTSA
aggressive.
chaser, keeper number 5 with the drive and a very short little pass. The shot. It's good.
Looks like we have a
So I should go
argument
ahead.
between two beaters.
Oh, stop playing. There it is. There it is.
What?
I stopped the clock.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
Look
I got
at
it this
you.
time. I know.
improvement.
Only 5 seconds after play
Alright.
stopped. Not too
So-
bad. There seems to be some discussion going on some beater play.
Looks-
UTSA beater
42.
number 42 seems to be getting a card.
A yellow.
Yellow card. He seems to not be very happy with the call.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
It was probably illegal contact. Those two, they had a little scuffle over on the other side of the pitch as well.
Yeah. Ooh, pass bobbled by chaser number 2 and
Lost her
is
broom.
called off broom.
Unfortunate.
And there's a stop and play again. Seems like that pass kind of maybe wasn't the best option. It seems like keeper number 5 on UTSA was right there, ready to go ahead and stop that play in its tracks pretty quickly. Both teams seem to be pretty evenly matched at this point. The score is, as you can see on your screen, 30 UTSA, 24 Texas A&M. And that's a yellow card on
For
Jay
Stewart.
Stewart.
Looks like they were saying that he didn't tag back in and make contact with the player.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Gotta tag
that
back
got
in on that center hoop.
Yeah, definitely.
Beat chaser on beat on UTSA, creating a possible driving situation. Play is stopped again. It seems like this game is getting a little chippy, huh?
I know. It's like football.
Yeah.
Every 7 seconds, stop.
It's over. Yeah.
Yep.
We're getting another yellow card here. It seems
Another
like this
yellow.
one's going to be on Texas A&M chaser number 8. We saw make that snag earlier, right? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That might be a big loss on defense. So
Most
we
likely.
definitely don't want to see something like that happen.
But it does even things out because now each team has one player in the box.
Well, actually, I think UTSA has 2. They have 1 beater and 1 chaser.
Oh, they do have 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
At this point, I would estimate
Makes
that,
it a little better.
Yeah, well, I would estimate that right now, maybe number 42 beater on UTSA probably has about 15 to 30 seconds left on.
Not long. I bet you they start the countdown pretty quick over at the
Plays
score
resume.
table.
It seems like it's a fast break situation.
They've got one.
Oh, bobbled pass, but
Very
recovered
nice.
by
Very
Wyatt
nice.
Ross. Great score there, putting UTSA up by 20.
Hello.
Score is now 40 to 20 in favor of UTSA over Texas A&M University. Play is stopped again.
Can't let it get too long without a stoppage.
Well, now it looks like beater number 42 is back in play, so we have 2 beaters on each team now. I know that UTSA probably wasn't being as efficient without their second beater. Basically,
It's a lot of pressure on the one beater that's in.
exactly.
Too.
You're
very
leaving your
difficult.
beater like that alone. It's really hard to ever keep control that way. So,
Especially against an aggressive physical team like A&M.
of course. Number 6 walking the ball up toward the left side behind their 2 beaters. Clock running, yes it is. Ooh, blocked by keeper number 5.
Excellent block.
And it seems like ball's out of bounds.
Yes.
But I think
Alright.
it's, So, we're going to go ahead and stop play to
another
go ahead and
stop
clarify.
of the clock.
From my understanding, there used to be a rule where if a keeper was in their own keeper zone and hit it outside, doing a block, it still went back into their possession. But I don't know. You're OER certified. What's the ruling on that? Is that over?
I
Yeah,
don't think so. I don't. It doesn't. They're not doing that right now, at least. But no, I think they dropped that rule. But
Yeah, so
It's-
Texas A&M
I'd
got
never-
to inbound.
Yeah.
Nothing much happens off of that play. Keeper number 5 ends up
Yeah.
recovering the ball on a pick on a pass to chaser number 3 from number 6. Got Christian from UTSA, Christian Cortez walking up. Christian is speedy. Watch these
very
quick feet.
speedy.
Watch this.
Quick
Ooh.
feet. Very
Wow.
aggressive with the quaffle. He will drive on anybody and jump.
Yeah, no, he can
I have
run
seen
through-
him run through just about any body type of person.
100%.
And he just, especially he'll jump in the air.
He will,
And
yes.
especially if you're bigger, and then if you
Yeah,
touch
no.
him, that's
He's definitely got to jump up to get view over some people.
yeah. But he's definitely learned to
definitely strong,
work without-
definitely quick, and definitely a very smart player.
Yeah, 100%.
Seems like UTSA is back to running a zone defense with the keeper running point just
right,
behind the
double
keeper
beat.
line, just behind the keeper zone line.
All right, we still got
Chasing number 2.
passing it around up top
passing
with
it around.
A&M.
Ba-
Missed a
passing
one-handed
fumble.
catch.
And Christian Cortez with the ball. We're probably going to see a pass over to Matt
Yeah.
Blackwood here.
Oh,
no pass, but
another
it was a
goal.
goal.
Very
by Christian
accurate.
Cortez.
Very accurate
Is he a
medium range
lefty?
shot.
I have not known. I have never
That was a
noticed.
left-handed shot.
Yeah, that was.
But
Wait,
I think it was left-handed.
Okay, it seems like the score is 7-2, so I might not have pressed the button hard enough. But yeah, so it seems like Christian Cortez's presence in this game is being felt for sure.
Certainly. This team, UTSA, they have several good players who are very comfortable and very accurate when making mid-range shots.
100%, and having the experience of Jay Stewart and Matt Blackwood, who played MLQ over the summer.
Yeah.
Played for the San Antonio Soldados. I was on practice squad, got to interact with them a lot. They are really, really talented players. They're very athletic, they're very quick with their feet, and they'll shoot you out if you bite.
Oh, they do.
So
If you're on your heels,
it's
you're
over.
beat already.
Definitely over.
Not. I don't know. It's a soccer term. It kind of gets confusing when you throw that in Quidditch.
Got Texas A&M though running a pretty good defense. Score is kind of getting away from them at this point. They're down 5. Christian Cortez passing the ball around to Matt Blackwood on the left side. But it seems like it didn't work out this time. Pass to Chaser. I didn't see the number.
That's their keeper, right? Who's got the
about
well?
UTSA Chaser.
The keeper's bringing up the ball pretty
By
quickly.
number 10 on Texas A&M.
1v1
Leads
and
to
reaches a lot of
leads to a goal.
contact. A lot.
Texas A&M keeper. Number, what is it? 16, 15? I think it's 16. Driving
I
through
think it's
contact, dunking the ball, hand through.
Driving through a lot of contact. There were at
100%.
least, I think there were at least 3 people on him.
Gotta love those fundamentals. Hand through
Yes,
hoop.
hand through hoop.
Oh, that's a goal for Texas A&M. So I should probably
Oh,
go ahead and
man,
get that.
we're
Yeah,
gonna
I got
fire
it.
you.
I'm so far so good. I think we're semi-accurate. Right now, our time, unofficial time, is
About 14.
50. So
about 14 minutes.
No bludger situation created by Brad.
Oh, an
wow,
intercept
what a
pick.
snag.
An excellent pick. And the
Wow, that
own
was
teammate.
great.
Own teammate kind of all over her.
Chaser number 1 on Texas A&M making a beautiful catch there, leading to an offense, but it seemed like just wasn't meant to be there.
You think Juan
that
would be
me?
mad if I eat all his Skittles?
Probably not. Just eat the Skittles.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want any?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'll eat later. I usually don't eat tournament days. Not healthy. I ate one burrito earlier.
I ran out of snacks, so I'm hungry. I bring lots of snacks. Lots of snacks.
Definitely worth it to do that.
Red's like, stop talking about this on the live stream. You're embarrassing yourselves.
Oh, shot no good. I'm pretty sure that was Matt Blackwood who made that shot. Hit the post of the small hoop. Recovered by Texas A&M. Ball is in. Quaffle is in. Keeper number 6 for Texas A&M's hands. Was it Christian? Oh, it was Christian who made that shot, apparently. Christian
Yeah.
Cortez. Not Matt Blackwood. It just seemed to come from that direction.
It
But,
did.
You know, we'll see.
It's tough, especially once they move around so quickly afterwards.
Just distracted in conversation. We should probably focus a little more.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
An excellent goal.
Great shot there. Goes
To
through the
A&M
small
Chaser
hoop.
2. Excellent shot.
Her presence is definitely being felt also on that Texas A&M squad.
They're very UTSA. Very. There's a lull before they realized that there was
fast
none.
break on a no-bludger situation, dunked by Christian Cortez.
I'm surprised they still had no bludgers on A&M because it took UTSA a little while to realize that A&M had known.
Yeah, no, it definitely did. It took them a little bit of time, but it seemed like
their
the
A&M
third
beaters were stuck on the.
Yeah, well, one of the things that ended up happening was just the fact that it seemed like there was a bludger all the way in Narnia back over there behind the UTSA behind UTSA hoops. Had to get the goal ref to go get that after play had ended on this side of the pitch.
Both of the bludgers were behind UTSA hoops and a good distance off, and I think that's why UTSA was able to have that no bludger run.
Yeah. Ooh, scramble on the floor under the center hoop leads to a goal. Great beater play there.
Yes.
By, let's see, what number is that?
I think that's
13.
13.
I think it's 13. Beater number 13.
Beater number 13 on
Texas
A&M.
A&M. That beater is quick and
Very quick.
very
aggressive.
Very aggressive and definitely will out hustle you if you allow them to. So definitely want to go ahead and see, there we go.
And he
Chaos
does
beating
not
right
shy
there.
away from a hit whatsoever.
Definitely not. UTSA down to 3 chasers with the ball moving to top. Quaffle in Jay Stewart's hands. Got Matt Blackwood on his right. Pass over to Matt Blackwood. UTSA chaser number 23. 23 is back in play. Tackled by A&M.
Wow, that poor girl. She's trying her very best. And
drive by chaser number 2. Ooh, 32 moves over. Ooh, little bit of a stare down from 32 to keeper number 6 after that.
Texas
Ran
A&M
through
number
the contact. Dished off to Matt Blackwood, who finished off that goal. Definitely a very clean, very smart play by Matt Blackwood.
Blue beater.
And good awareness by chaser number 32.
no
Go ahead and
shot, no good. Looks like it went wide of the hoops.
definitely.
But Matt Blackwood is quick to bring the ball back in the pitch.
Seems like he's going to be subbing off at this point.
Yes.
He's been in for a while, so you know he's had a lot of minutes. So
He has.
definitely,
This whole tournament.
Tournament, yeah.
A lot of UTSA's team is at an excellent fitness level.
100%.
You'll see them just play a lot of minutes and still perform very well.
I know they practice 2 times a week for 3 hours at a time
Oh,
in
wow.
the sun. So they definitely have a lot of play time. 6 hours a week practicing in the sun definitely gets you ready for,
Yes, it
for
does.
tournament situations. Ooh,
Oh, my
great
goodness.
2-hand tackle.
Yeah.
Still scores through the contact, maybe. Called good there in favor of UTSA. Score. I'm going to go and look at the official score because at this point I don't know if I'm right. But our score is 90
it
to
looks
40
like we've got
in favor of UTSA
10-5.
over Texas A&M. Oh, well, that means I'm
You're
behind.
slacking.
Apparently. Oh, shoot. That means I'm down. Okay. Keeper number 6 keeping the ball up, threatening the shot.
Yep. A&M's been very patient this game and in their previous games with bringing the quaffle up and working it around the pitch.
Missed
around
beat
the
by
front.
beater number 13 on Texas A&M. Oh.
Missed pass.
Missed the pass, expecting a cut from chaser number. Was it
Two,
number 1 or
number
number 2?
two.
That's number 2. Yeah, you know, a little bit. You know,
Number 1 has the side
a little bit
ponytail.
off pass.
It has darker hair.
Reset ends up being used there by Jay Stewart. That looks like it's yeah, it looks like that was a toss after beat. Turnover is called and sends UTSA back to their own side. Seems like there's a bludger thrown all the way off pitch behind UTSA's hoops.
That's got to be at least
Yeah.
10 yards behind the pitch, the end of the pitch.
Way more. had to make one of
Well,
our,
it's hard to judge from
for
here
sure.
at this perspective.
One of the
Because I can't even
referees
see
had
the
to.
orange line from here. I don't. Why did they pick orange?
It's
weird.
I think they've always done orange here.
Really?
Yeah. Seems like bludger control is in the hands of Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
All right, we are on our last possession before snitch on pitch is
It
introduced.
seems like I was ahead, apparently. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the clock. It's technically, you know what, I'll just keep going, it's fine. Ooh, that's 2 blocks. Was that 2 bludger, 2 blocks? Oh, that's
I think it was. I think he had 2 blocks in a row
Christian
and then was
Cortez
beat on the
hustling,
third.
trying to see if he can get that ball, but unfortunately doesn't happen. That beat at the top of the key definitely prevented anything from happening there. But that's halftime, or the 20-minute break. I don't exactly know what they're calling it at this point. I don't.
The 1 minute break before seeker floor, right?
Yeah,
Seeker floor,
I think so. I don't know.
snitch floor.
So what do you think about this game, Molly?
I think it's going pretty well.
Yeah.
I think I've liked seeing the physicality from both teams, and both of them have been aggressive in terms of pressing high, or meeting the other team higher on the pitch,
Right.
Which I think has worked out for both teams during this tournament.
For sure. A lot of really good defense from UTSA.
Yes. Very good defense.
There's been some very good highlights from Texas A&M, but they just haven't been able to make as many stops as UTSA has.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a lot of really good beats too. I know Texas A&M's beater pair that they've got on pitch, number 10 and number 13, are definitely 2 very solid beaters. I'll take a
You want a
Skittle.
Skittle?
I'll take a Skittle. I'll take 2 actually.
Thief. I didn't offer you 2.
But yeah, no, they've been very successful all day when they've run those 2 together. They're very aggressive, and then when they have control, they're definitely a threat. They're not afraid to go ahead and throw those bludgers and make those beats at the top of the key, allowing for their team to go ahead and make some fast breaks.
And they've had some pretty successful longer beats too on
Really,
both
yeah,
teams.
They really have. Yeah, no, definitely. Seems like we're gonna more likely than not see Jay Stewart come in at seeker for UTSA. Definitely a very, very solid seeker.
Oh,
One
man,
of, if
he
not
is
the
so quick.
best seekers, in my opinion, in the college game right now.
He just moves so quickly.
Yeah,
He's so
he-
agile.
Definitely,
And
he's
it really makes it tough for the snitch
super
to
quick,
deal with.
explosive.
And he has such good fitness. He doesn't get as tired as some
Yeah.
other seekers or as the snitches may be.
100%. Yeah, he was starting seeker for the San Antonio Soldados. Had a lot of really good catches that throughout his whole MLQ run this past summer. Whether it was versus the Curse, whether it was versus who else? I don't remember who exactly he got that many catches with, but he definitely got a lot. I do remember that. A lot of this Texas A&M team is very new, and they're very skilled for how young and how fresh they seem to be.
Yeah.
Texas A&M
UTSA has several new players. I think most of their female players are. I think that this is their first season for a lot of their female players.
Definitely, I personally don't see any returners on the left sideline there. But
Yeah, they have a lot of new beaters this season. They
Yeah.
do.
Play has resumed at this point. Let's see, there we go. Seekers are getting released. It seems like we're going to be going ahead and focusing a little bit more on the quaffle play on the left side of the pitch. But we'll try to keep you informed on what's going on. It seems like right now,
It looks
Texas
like the
A&M
snitch is
seeker
getting pretty
number
far
4.
into this
Texas A&M Seeker number 4 is getting some alone time with our snitch here. Ooh, really close, just about
very close, very close.
And we've got Jay. Oh shoot, we didn't switch back. Thank you,
Man,
Red.
Emmanuel.
I know, I'm trying.
They're never gonna ask you to do this again.
Shoot. Oh wow, what
No
a block.
good,
That
excellent
seemed
block.
to be from behind
It looks
the
like
hoop.
an.
It seemed to
yeah.
be a illegal. What was it? What would that be called? Guarding? Is that
I
guarding?
think that's called guarding.
Yeah, no idea. But Christian Cortez with the fast break, jukes someone out, jukes keeper number 6 out, gets the dunk right over chaser number 2.
But I don't think that block through the hoop was intentional. It didn't look like
definitely
she
not.
expected that to happen.
Yeah, I mean, but there was
With
a
the
reach
chaos,
through,
yeah.
We'll see. It
She's
seemed like
and
the
she's
refs
one of
didn't
their
call
she's
it.
one of their new players.
True.
So
But the refs didn't see it that way. It might not have just happened. Honestly, I'm kind of looking at the screen too. So
yeah. Well, we don't always have the best angle on the pitch.
definitely not. That's why we have so many refs on all sides of the pitch. They
Yes,
see
definitely
things
makes the
different
refing
angles.
job easier
Yeah.
and
So,
more accurate.
for sure. And we still have Texas A&M Seeker number 4 getting a lot of alone time with the snitch here. A beat behind the hoops on chaser number 1, I believe.
Yeah. It was a great pass to her, but the UTSA beater was definitely waiting for them to make that play. She was beat almost as soon as she caught that ball.
Texas A&M Seeker is beat, running back to hoops, and Jay Stewart's getting a lot of time alone with the snitch. Gets a broom pulled out from under him and has to run back to hoops. Texas A&M Seeker back in play, and Texas A&M with an easy drive,
Yeah.
fast break situation, nobody on the hoops.
Nobody.
Goes ahead and gets that score, so that would be another score.
Look at you.
Is official score is 110 to 60 in favor of UTSA.
Clear, red beater. Beat, blue beater.
Oh, snitch falls off of this. The snitch tail falls off of the snitch's shorts. Just
Apparently, those shorts have not been very solid.
Yeah,
It looks like this
happens.
snitch has been falling out a couple times this
Yeah, we
tournament.
definitely are seeing a lot of that little trick of having the snitch shorts inside out.
Yeah.
It seems like there's a double beat in the secret game.
It's funny watching the.
Reset is about to be used. Oh, maybe saves it. Christian Cortez saves his reset for his team. Makes a block. Called no beat. Takes a shot and it hits the top rim of the hoop and it just goes over.
It did. It went over.
Matt Blackwood recovers, throws the quaffle, hits Texas A&M chaser or a beater, and goes out of bounds. Seems to be a little bit of confusion on who gets
Snitch tail out
inbound the
again.
ball.
It's funny when they wear them inside out. The snitches wear the shorts inside out. You see their pockets
Yeah, you see
flap
the-
when
yeah,
they
you see the
run,
pockets flap, of course.
like little fins.
Play
And
is stopped.
another stoppage.
Seems like we're gonna go ahead and just switch out the snitch shorts.
About time.
Definitely starting to have some issues. Definitely a fun game to watch, you know. Got UTSA playing some very good offense, being patient. So is Texas A&M, but it seems like their
They're just not
patience
finishing.
their patience isn't really paying off. They're making some passes that seem to be
Right. to
leading to beats
beats pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Or they're just slightly
Slightly off.
off and makes it to where the receiving player is not able to catch it and score as fast as they need to.
Play resumed. And the Seekers are allowed to go ahead after the 3 count to advance toward the snitch. Seems like a Seeker number 13 on Texas A&M is getting a bit of alone time, getting guarded by beater number 10. And it seems like that's happened a lot. Like we said, these Texas A&M beaters are very, very solid. Right now we have keeper number 8
He's getting
for Texas A&M with a shot from about 15 yards away from the tall hoop and gets the
Texas
gets the score.
A&M seeker getting a lot of alone time with the snitch and doing
Oh no!
No, a snitch
Texas
catch
A&M
from
seeker number
UT.
13 seems to have pulled. Is that?
Yeah,
did it-
I mean, it looked like it looked good. I
it
think
from
he
underneath?
used.
Was it from
I think
around?
it was. I'm not exactly sure, but it looked like the distraction of having Stewart run in towards a snitch. It looked like that's what paid off and gave him the opportunity to pull.
Catch is ruled no good though. Oh,
Okay.
I still have the timer running.
Shame.
It seems
It's
like
irrecoverable at this point.
went ahead and updated the scoreboard. Score is 110-70 in favor of UTSA. Beat on Christian Cortez up top, and it leads to a fast break. No bludger situation. Oh,
Wow. I was watching the
It seems
snitch
like
play, and all of a
there's
sudden there's
possible
a
illegal dislodgement. I
yeah,
don't
that
know.
hoop shot out.
But goal is no good regardless.
Watching
Seems like
this,
Matt Blackwood's just going to go ahead and drive. There's no bludgers on hoops. It's 1v4. It seems like
wow, an
Matt
excellent dunk on that
Blackwood
play.
just going ahead and dunking.
On the
running
false hoop, man.
Yeah,
He's got hops.
definitely.
For sure. And he
Yeah.
just like hangs in the air for
Definitely
quite a
does.
while.
Definitely had some hang time on those jumps. It seemed like Texas A&M was running just 3 people, 1 on each hoop. Very effective against shots, but I don't know about dunks from Matt Blackwood.
No. Yeah, those are tough to defend regardless of who's guarding those hoops.
Definitely. And it
He's a
seems
very
like
very
keeper number
talented,
8
very
just
experienced
walks up,
player.
just beats from his beater, just going ahead and just stepping in. Nobody steps up and just hand through the hoop. Jay Stewart's clear, running towards snitch. And it looks like we're again in a situation with Texas A&M seeker number 5 this time, getting a lot of alone time with our
A lot of
snitch.
alone time. It looks like Stewart's just kind of watching from the
Yeah,
other side
I
of the pitch. I think he's looking for the
For the
snitch
beater
to get
interaction.
distracted. I think he's looking for the snitch to
Well,
be distracted with the other player and
we
maybe
do
pull
have to
from the
wait
other way.
there is beater number 10 that's guarding there, guarding the snitch, but we seem to have another score from UTSA. Score is 130-8. I'm really slacking with this.
80. 130 to 80.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 130-80. Still no catch in this game. Keeper number 8 for Texas A&M bringing the ball up. Seems to favor the left side all the time. Gets beat. And Matt Blackwood fails to realize that there's a beater that's.
Stewart beat almost immediately when he comes in to make a play on the snitch.
Texas A&M seeker number 5 gets sent back to hoops after a beat.
Giving the
Seems
snitch a
like there's
break
pass behind
before the
hoop by
2 come
Texas
back
A&M.
in.
Goes up. Bradley Himes goes ahead and makes a layup.
Oh, and
Quick
quick snitch
Stewart.
pull by Stewart.
Wow, that was impressive.
Very quick. If he gets
Very-
left alone with the snitch, it's,
Yep.
That's good, right? I mean,
Might be game over.
it might be game over.
Catch is really good for UTSA. That brings the score up to 165 to 80. I don't exactly know what our set score is. I didn't really check.
Well, it's not 160. We know that.
Definitely not 160 apparently. Play is starting once again. We've got Matt Blackwood. Now we're back to regular play without the snitch on pitch. His control seems to be in the hands of UTSA.
UTSA
now-
with bludger control and bringing up the quaffle.
Yep.
And
Texas
Cortez very, very patient. Dodges
Texas
a
A&M
beat.
now running a
And
Baylor
dunks.
ball.
Jumps around the hoop and dunks.
And that score by UTSA does it.
And ends the
Score
game.
is 175 to 80 in favor of UTSA. UTSA goes 5-0 on the day. Very impressive.
Very, very impressive.
They-
Especially
they're-
from they have so many new people.
So many new
And
people.
they've been working very hard.
Their stars definitely have been putting in the work also.
Yes.
But, probably helping out these new players. And
I've seen a lot of improvement on their new players from Lone Star.
yeah, definitely. They're definitely a very, very solid team. Well, I think that's going to end our coverage. So it was a cool experience. I don't know
Yeah,
about
it
you,
was
Molly.
great. I enjoy it.
yeah,
You know
it's-
I love talking, so this should be my job.
Yeah,
Why
of
play
course.
when I could just talk the whole time
Right,
and not get in
yeah.
trouble?
So we're just gonna go ahead and sign off. I'm Emmanuel.
I'm Molly.
And she's Molly. So yeah, we'll see y'all later. Let's see. Where's this? Hold up. There it is.